Girl, excursions is like things to do. What am I talking about? Extractions. Hey y'all. Hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I actually was going to get a facial, and while I was getting a facial, babe, she was them excursions. Girl, excursions is like things to do. What am I talking about? Extractions. I cannot speak today. But she was doing those extractions, and y'all, it was tearing me up, especially like in the forehead area. She was tearing me up. But that provoked a thought of beauty actually is pain. So here is a list of things that go in the category of beauty is pain. And I don't know whoever is watching this, if you are a young adult, hopefully my targeted audience gets to the girlies that are 18 plus. Whatever age you are, I believe that these tips will help you see the pain as something that is beneficial in the future. The first thing is, don't take those heels off. Don't take those heels off. You better lean to the side. You better sit down. You have to like heel toe, heel toe. Don't take the shoes off until you get in the car, because it's no way you need to be walking barefoot because your feet hurt. Push through the pain. Break the heels in, okay? Every time you buy a new pair of heels, break them in and wear heels everywhere. Wear heels to work, wear heels to brunch, wear heels to girls' night out, wear heels when you're running errands to the grocery store. I don't care what you need to do to make sure that your feet get accustomed to those heels. Wear them. There's numbing cream, there's gel insoles that help your feet not slip and slide in heels. So you can either go get those professionally done, or you can also get that on Amazon as well. But you need to do whatever you need to do to make sure that you know how to walk in heels and that you know how to tolerate the pain in heels. Now, there is certain type of heels that you need. You have a kitten heel, and you have a stiletto heel, and you have a pump. Whatever heel you decide to wear whatever heel is comfortable for you. So say you're going to work. I don't suggest wearing stilettos to work unless you are very comfortable in stilettos. I would say maybe wear a kitten heel. Maybe wear a heel that's a little bit thicker to give you a little bit more stability, right? But whatever heels you wear, make sure they're comfortable, but also make sure you are making the heels comfortable. The heels don't own you. You own the heel. So walk like it. And speaking of walking, when you walk in heels, it is heel toe, long strides, one foot in front of the other. I cannot believe I'll be seeing people, or I'll be seeing women, and they just take their heels off and they just be walking barefoot in grass. They just be walking barefoot on the sidewalk, on the side of the street. Girl, put those heels back on. It goes with the outfit. We can't even see the outfit because the heels are not on. The next thing is get the facial and or skincare routine in order. I have always been a full-on believer that your skincare is more important than your makeup. When your skincare is taken care of and your skin is clear, it literally does not matter what brand of makeup you use, or if you use any makeup at all, you will always look put together. And I recommend starting your skincare, I at least want to say like maybe like 15, 16. That's a good time to start like an actual skincare. Like you could do, I used to do face wash, toner, and a moisturizer, and that's it. And then I think I got up to like 20. Once I got in college, I did more of my skincare routine. So I used to use like Cetaphil. I used to use that, something that's pretty gentle, because you don't really have a lot of acne around that time. But if you do have a lot of acne around that time, I highly suggest going to a dermatologist before curating your own skincare. But going to a dermatologist is going to do two things. It's going to get you in the routine of taking care of your skin, and it's also going to give you steps to how to take care of your skincare long term, right? Wear your sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen. That is the most important skincare tip that I can give you, is to wear your sunscreen. You can go to Sephora. It's free. It should still be free. It was free when I did it years ago. they'll scan your skin and tell you what type of skin you have. So if you have dry, oily, combination, so on and so forth. And when you do that, you can look for skincare that is curated to your type of skin. So I have combination skin. So in the wintertime, my skin gets really, really dry, very dry. And in the summertime, I'll get oily up in this area. My skincare routine has to have a combination of things that are moisturizing, but also not too oily. Now, when it pertains to a facial, I started getting facials, I wanna say 25, 26, I started getting facials. Get you an esthetician that is licensed, because this is your skin. And one thing that you should not play about is your skin. I don't care. Now with facials, you do get extractions, and they hurt. They hurt, especially if you have acne prone skin, but it is worth it. It's gonna be a little swollen, but things get ugly before they get pretty. So if you just keep having that routine, things will get better. Also, getting your brows done, game changer. Game changer. If you get your brows done, waxed, threaded, whatever, they need to be done because it frames your entire face. If I was to say you had to get top 3 beauty treatments, right? It would be hair, skin, eyebrows, teeth, definitely number 4. When it just pertains to outside beauty, yes, brows, face / skincare, hair. Those 3 things are going to shape how you feel, how you present yourself to the world. You're gonna look more put together when you're not even really doing anything. You just have upkeep. I suggest getting your brows waxed, tinted, laminated, whatever the case is, threaded, whatever you want to do. Just know it's going to hurt. Waxed or threaded is going to hurt, especially if you're just now getting your eyebrows done. It's going to hurt, but it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it because look how pretty you look. Don't let society make you feel bad for wanting to look a certain way, because it'll be times where I was getting I waxed my mustache, and it's just like people are like, oh, it's gonna grow back thicker, you know, it's natural, it's no point. Yeah, when I put my makeup on, you can fully see the stash. You fully see the stash with pounds of makeup on. I don't want that. I have the lip liner on and you see the little hairs right above the lip liner. No, take it off. I don't care if it's gonna grow back thicker, it's coming off. I don't know if the girls are gonna like this one. Go to the gym. I don't care what you do. I don't care if it's cardio. I don't care if it's Pilates. I don't care if it's sculpt. Get in the gym. Take care of your body. And it's going to hurt. The first time, oh my gosh. Y'all, the first time I got in the gym, I did a HIIT workout with my trainer. And y'all, I literally felt like death. I got home and I slept on the floor. I slept on the floor. I got home immediately and I'm just gonna sit here because my whole entire body hurts. I ended up falling asleep on the floor for like 2 hours. And then I woke up and I was in excruciating pain from a 45-minute workout class. And then it just got easier and easier after that. And now it's like you kind of look forward to the soreness a bit. Just, you know, you really did good work. Even though if you're not sore, it doesn't negate the fact that you worked out. But like, I don't know. It's once you start in the gym, it's kind of like, oh, okay, like I'm sore today. My muscles are breaking down and regrowing. Anyway, you need to be in the gym. Not only is it good for you to look good, but it's good for your mental. And everything starts in the gym. So if you are disciplined in the gym, you're going to be disciplined in your education. You're going to be disciplined in your work. You're going to be disciplined in your house upkeep. You're going to be disciplined in your character. You're going to be disciplined everywhere that requires some type of pain point, some way, somehow, eventually. And being in the gym, it trains your mind that you can push past the uncomfortability and you can have delayed gratification versus instant gratification. Because being in the gym, you're not going to see results at least for 90 days. You may see some small results, like you can breathe better when working out, you're not as sore, you have a little bit more energy. But to get that physique that you want, it's going to take a long time. Working out is a lifestyle. It's not, it's quite literally no destination. It's a lifestyle. And once you get that in your brain that working out is a lifestyle and it's something you need to be doing for the rest of your life because your body needs movement, especially as a woman, you need to move. You can't just stay still, and no, you need to move, get your blood flowing, right? Working out sucks in the beginning, but eventually you get past that and you start to see the results and you start to feel better, you start to eat better, and you naturally have this glow to you. Because honestly, a lot of acne, a lot of hair loss, like a lot of things that we want to enhance as a woman can come from your diet and working out alone, but especially your diet. You need to have a whole foods diet, 80% whole foods, which means you need to go to the store, cook, or get someone to cook for you, have a chef cook for you if you don't enjoy cooking. Whatever the case is, you need to have an 80% whole foods diet. Everything in moderation with the 20%, right? But 80% whole foods diet, and watch how much your energy changes, watch how much your skin changes, just everything about you evolves when you have that mindset. And honestly, it all starts in the gym. The gym is gonna suck. It's gonna suck the first 90 days. Get you a trainer. Don't try to do it by yourself unless you absolutely cannot afford a trainer, but I highly, highly, highly recommend getting a trainer at least for your first 90 days. And with that being said, get up early. Now, I am not a morning person. I am the biggest bitch in the morning. Don't wake me up. If the house is not on fire, don't wake me up. Loud noises in the morning, absolutely not. Go look at the slow morning routine video that I just did. You will literally see I'm not about all that rah, 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 rah early in the morning. Everybody calm down. Silence, quiet. But you do need to wake up early because you need to make sure that you're ready to leave the house. You need to give time to yourself before going out into the world. So when I say you need to wake up early, I'm not saying you need to wake up at like 5 a.m. every single day unless that's your jam. Not my jam, but unless it's your jam. What I'm saying is if you have to be at work at 8:30 and you know you're gonna be in traffic for 30 minutes, using myself as an example, then you need to wake up at 5:30, 6 a.m. to give yourself time to stretch, meditate, spend time with God, do your makeup, get your outfit together, and give yourself time before you give time to the rest of the world, before you give time to traffic, before you give time to your pets, before you give time to your boss and your coworkers and the people you have to meet at lunch, and then your family and your friend. Before you have to do all of that, give yourself time. So that means waking up a little bit earlier. Now, listen, for me, I had to start very slow. First, it was like, okay, waking up 15 minutes early. Okay, waking up 30 minutes early. Okay, now I can wake up 2 hours early. I can wake up an hour earlier than what I'm supposed to and be fine and get everything done that I need to. That is what I mean. The early bird genuinely does get the worm. And the better you look, the better you feel. I know it's cliche, but it's true. The better you look, the better you feel. So give yourself at least an hour before starting the day, which means you're gonna have to wake up early. And that is painful, unless you're a morning person, like a crazy morning person. You just love waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. This is something that I really don't see a lot of people actually talking about, which is you need to tailor your clothes. So whenever you are shopping and you have, especially like me, I have to tailor my clothes because I'm an inverted triangle. So my torso is longer and I don't have any hips. So I have to tailor my jeans, especially to fit a certain way, because when I buy them in the mall, it's like they only make jeans that fit for people with short torsos. I don't know what that is. So I have to get my jeans tailored around the waist and sometimes around the thighs or around whatever the case is. Go to your local alterations, bring your clothes in and have them tailor them to your body. And what this does is your clothes fit you. They're specifically made for you, which boosts your confidence. Honestly, that's painful. because not only do I have to buy the jeans, and jeans these days cost $100, I have to take it to the tailor, which is going to cost another $20 for them to tailor it up. Then I have to wait a week or two for them to get it, and then I could wear my jeans. So that's a little bit of pain. That's a little bit of pain because I have to wait, and I can't wear this outfit. I have to plan it out in a certain way in order for me to wear the outfit that I want to wear to whatever event that I'm buying the jeans for. So that could be painful and inconvenient. Like, beauty is inconvenient, guys. Being a woman and being a beautiful woman, it's gonna cause inconvenience, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with telling people, no, I have to work out in the morning. No, I have to get my facial done at that time. No, I need to go get some rest because I'm depleted from it. You don't have to say why. Just say, no, I need to go get some rest. I can't eat that because my dermatologist said I need to be on this type of diet while I'm on this medication to make my skin look better. Whatever the case is, it's inconvenient. It's inconvenient. But the results, when you take care of yourself, it really shows people how to take care of you. If you don't play about yourself, people are not going to play about you. Showing people that you take care of yourself starts on the outside, and then all of that just comes on the inside. So if you're already working out, right, that's just not going to do anything but just trickle into the rest of your habits. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep your word to yourself. It's not about everybody else. It's about you. Okay, also, babe, we got to maintain the hair and the nails. Let me tell you why it's important to maintain your real hair and your real nails. You don't know what's going to happen. You simply don't know what's going to happen, what life is going to bring. I'm going to give you an example. I used to wear closures. Like, I used to wear closure wigs, right? I wore them for like a year straight, right? So I never wore my real hair out. Still took care of it, but I never wore it out. So something happened with my car, y'all, and it was like fee after fee after fee after fee after fee after fee for one car. Mind you, I still have to pay my other bills, my rent, my phone, all this other stuff. In this car, it just took so much money. So I was getting closures once a month, and that's like $300-400 a month around that time. So I was like, okay, I need to take a step back I have to like sacrifice some stuff in order to get back on track. I sacrificed the closures, and let me tell y'all, I never went back. I never went back. I took care of my real hair, and when I tell you my hair, it got stronger, it looked fuller. The reason why I was wearing wigs is because my hair looked thin, and I was like, it looks so thin, I don't like it, it doesn't look pretty, I am just going to put on wigs. And when I wasn't wearing the closure wigs, I got braids. I got a quick weave because it was shorter, it was cheaper, or whatever the case is. But it wasn't damaging to my real hair. You want to know why? Because I went to a licensed beautician who had her own shop and who knew how to take care of natural hair. So whenever you are going to get your hair done by these hairstylists, make sure they are licensed and they know how to do natural hair. They know how to grow your hair. They know how to get your hair to be fuller, right? They know how to get your hair back healthy. So whenever the time comes and you have to sacrifice one of your beauty maintenances for responsibilities, you can easily do that and still feel and look put together as a woman. I'm not saying this to say like you shouldn't get your wigs done, you shouldn't do all of these things. All I'm saying is make sure you take care of your natural hair, your natural nails, your natural teeth, all of your natural things that you already come with. Make sure you are taking care of those things. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is shapewear. Now, I just got put on to shapewear. And I think that shapewear really works, especially for dates. And let me explain why. Because whenever you go on a date, and say it's a dinner date, and you actually are hungry, like you're hungry and you want to eat, but you don't want to look bloated in the dress that you have. So shapewear helps you with that. So you can eat, I'm not saying like you have to pig out, but you can eat a decent meal, like some pasta or something, and feel bloated but not look bloated. You know, like the shapewear, it snatches you up to where you still have that figure and your date can't even tell that you are just bloated as hell. So I think shapewear is super important. Skims, love her shapewear. The best shapewear ever that I've owned. If you don't want to do Skims, you can easily go to Target or Walmart or whatever your jam is. Invest in some really good shapewear that will help just kind of... Those are just like some things that I think beauty is pain that we really don't talk about as a woman, and how like sometimes lots of people shame women for doing that. Like I've seen some people shame moms for letting their daughter, like she has a unibrow, letting her get that waxed at like 11, 12. Like I don't see anything wrong with that. Especially, you have to think middle schoolers are mean. Kids in school are mean. And if this is going to help your daughter feel better, it's going to help her feel more confident about herself, then let her wax the dang unibrow. It ain't gonna, it's just wax. It'll grow back and she'll just wax it again. It's not that big of a deal. So I think a lot of these tips and tricks can come natural, and then a lot of them cannot come natural. But I think one of the big things is you should enjoy being a woman. You should, as a woman, you should genuinely enjoy being a woman and being able to take care of yourself in such a beautiful way to enhance your beauty, right? What a gift it is to be a woman, to be able to enhance her beauty, to rest in her beauty. And I think women aren't really taught how important, how special beauty is. And I'm not even talking about just outer beauty, right? I'm talking about your inner beauty and how that transcends to your outer beauty. So people want to have this whole marketing tactic that beauty is this billion-trillion-dollar industry, which it is. However, the beauty on the outside doesn't work if the beauty on the inside hasn't worked as well. So while you're doing these things, they're great, but also just make sure that you are working on things that is the inside so you can naturally grow from that. Thanks guys for, tuning into this video and listen to me yap. And I hope you guys have a really great week. Also, like, drop something in the comments of how you guys felt about this topic. What beauty treatments did I miss, or what beauty means to you, whatever the case is. I really would love to read it. So bye guys.